Hey guys, so this video is going to be about being able to create a work order for a piece of equipment and be able to print each of those on one work order page. And while I'm getting set up here, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. I just want more people to be able to know that there is help out there for their CMMS software. So this is what we want to be able to do here. As you see here, I have all these work orders right now outstanding for the summer, and I'm going to show you how I was able to do that and be able to print them off individually instead of like so many cloud-based systems these days. They want you to do everything via your phone or tablet, and they want to basically have one work order with like 20 pieces of equipment or 100 pieces of equipment on it, and you sign off on that one. But our auditors here require that our filings that we file individual work orders for each piece of equipment that's worked on, when it's worked on. And so because our software does not do that, I had to create a workaround, or I was going to have to literally type in 3,000 individual work orders and print them off individually. So I found a quick workaround for that, and I'm using Excel, a spreadsheet in which I have already exported my old annual work orders from our old software. And so I'm just going to give you a sample of that. This is not the exhaustive work order or schedule at all, but this has to do with our shakers. And so here we have work order code, which an NP2 work order number. Now that for me is just a different way of numbering our annual work orders, or the ones we do once a year, because it keeps them separate from just regular day-to-day work orders. And so you'll see here all the instructions and all that stuff. So I've already exported those, and now I'm going to import those into the new software. So I'm going to import this. I've gone to maintenance, or you can go to the settings and import it there, whatever. So I want to be able to upload this, and I'm going to find the file on my desktop right there, and it was test. Yeah, again, this is just a test. I'm going to delete these as soon as the video is over. Okay, it's sending the file up as a CSV. I'm going to continue. I'm going to do this site. I'm going to change that from requested to actually open, and let's just go with that. All right, so continue. It's importing these brand new work orders now. It's going to create 11 of them, and I'm going to import those. All right, good. It did that, so now I'm done. But now those work orders are in here with our other several thousand open work orders. So what do I do? Well, I want to go into here to a filter, right? And I'm going to I need to customize a filter is what I need to do. So I'm going to go to add a filter right here. All right, and let's see. Let's do annual. What did I call that? Let's do MP2 work order. Is that in here? Yeah, MP2 work order number. I'm going to do it by that. And MP2 work order number is going to contain ANNUAL. Okay. And I'm going to save this filter so I can always call those up. This is my test filter. Okay, so now I do that. Now see that? Right there are the work orders that I just put in. All right. So now, unlike the old way, I can literally go here. All right. Now this is the part you got to watch. All right. for us. And I want to be able to print that. When I click print, it's going to print each one of those individually, all right, because I've chosen them individually. I have to wait for it to come up. You probably found the same little bit of frustration with the cloud-based software that I have. Everything's just kind of sluggish and slow. And so here, it's getting ready to load the preview. All right, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. Oh, there it is. Now, This is what that work order will look like if you print it as is. There it has the work order status, it has the right here, open. I don't have a project necessarily. There's the summary of the issue or the instructions, the maintenance type, annual shakers. This is a long stem shaker, number 7625. This is a custom field I made. MP2 work order number, there it says annual 001 and priority medium. And then when it's signed off here, that's by default. I cannot erase that, get rid of that, manipulate that at all, that section there. And so I'm going to show you what we've done, because you can go ahead and print that as is if you want to, all right? But what we have done is I actually have our work orders look like this, all right? And so you see here at the bottom, this section is pre-printed, and in that section has to do with the date repairs were completed, the description of the repairs, who did it, materials or parts used place, a place for the manager's signature, and any other comments, and how we handle any generated waste. So how am I going to print all those at one time? Well, I begin with the blank templates that I've made here. You see there? All right, the top is all I want to print. So in my Chrome browser, I'm able to affix my margins. So I'm going to pull my margin up to there because that's all I want to print, okay? And waiting on that, waiting on that. But when you do that, that just turned that one-page work order into two. And I don't want to print that technician sign-off thing that they have on theirs. So again, another workaround. So I don't want to do all the pages, I'm going to do custom, all right? And in here, I want to do pages like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, whatever, you know, in that way. And what I've created for myself when I do this is I've actually created an odd numbers text file. And so I want to do 1 through 21. See that right there? I'm just going to copy that. Instead of 1 to 22, Control V. Now I'm going to be printing the odd pages. When I print the odd pages, what that means is that it's going to print every other page, which means I've got these loaded into my machine back there, the printer, and it's just going to print that top part here. And I'll run one to give you an example of it as it goes here. So I'm going to print that, and it's going to go back to the printer, and that's how I do that. So it's actually much faster, even if you don't have the old records to go with. It's actually much faster to just go on a spreadsheet and put those things in there and then upload those, because if you wait to go through your cloud-based system to actually manually type out every one of those work orders, it's going to take you forever. And so that's what it ends up looking like. All right, this one doesn't have a lot of description and stuff on it, but that's what it looks like. So this part is the new part, and this part is the part that they're used to as far as their work orders go. Maybe I'll do how to do some custom fields or something like that in a little bit, but I think this video is long enough. Again, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good one.